TV, we've got Kiwi and international music news, giveaways, tech reviews, and lots of lols. So pour yourself a glass, buckle in, hang on to your helmets, and get ready for one hell of a show.
That's right.
TV. I'm Teresa Mickles, your host, and we're coming to you straight from our studio and into your lounge, bedroom, bathroom, or wherever really as we can. We're online. Music Nation TV also has a funky range of jackets, t-shirts and accessories which you can check out online, as well as our Spotify playlist which features all the tracks we'll mention on tonight's show. So just head to Music Nation TV episode number 12.
Yay.
Woo.
Loving that Spotify. Everything's on there.
Keeps growing, doesn't it? Just wish they'd pay the artists more, please.
Yeah.
Part of the huge Summer Nova Festival in Auckland next year, Louis Baker has announced a collaboration with the Auckland Philharmonic Orchestra, one night show at the Auckland Town Hall on Thursday, the 11th of Feb. Teaming up with composer Mahuia Bridgman Cooper, Baker will perform his hits Rainbow, The People and others from his upcoming album, with special guests including Esther Stevens and Lord and Cora. The APO will be conducted by Hamish McKeish, who is also well known for similar cross-genre partnerships like this.
Looking forward to that. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh my god.
Holy cow.
Yeah, well, Lawton.
I'd quite like to go along to that, I think.
Yeah.
Hey,
Frontwoman for the Bads and the ex-When the Cat's Away vocalist Diane Swan has a brand new track, These Are the Days, out now. The Challenge for Humanity climate change message features a big list of local names like Ben King and Brett Adams on guitars, Dave Kahn on keys, and UK star engineer Steve Power on mixing duties. Check out the video on YouTube and listen to These Are the Days on our Spotify playlist.
That's a good song too.
Beautiful voice. Kiwi singer-songwriter Cassie Henderson has released a cool new track through Sony Music titled Burns Brighter. Written while travelling between Dunedin and Christchurch, the self-empowerment single challenges everyone to find inner strength despite hardships. Cassie was 14 when she appeared on New Zealand's X Factor back in 2014, some time ago, and has since made the move to Auckland and focused on her music career. You can follow Cassie on all the socials, plus spin the track on our Spotify playlist.
Good on her.
I know.
Yeah, she's done very well.
She's still young.
Chipping away.
She's like beautiful on the outside, but if you listen to her music, you can tell she's beautiful on the inside as well. So that balance is just amazing.
Wellington-based hard rockers Voodoo Blue have dropped a new single, Haha Okay Okay, last week, and it sounds pretty good. The latest track is from the brand new album Jacobus, which is due out early December, and the project has been a focus for the frontman Rory McDonald while dealing with the loss of a close friend. And he hopes the music will be relatable to anyone struggling with mental health troubles. So good on Rory for putting that out there. It's very cool. Haha Okay Okay is out right now, so found out more info on their socials. Samoan-born Aucklander Sol Brown delivers a soulful new track this week titled Weekends, featuring a catchy summer R&B jam feel. After the challenging year, Sol Brown hopes to get people looking forward to the summer vibes ahead and kick back on those weekends we all love.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Featuring Colombian rapper Nafta LD, the track is heavy on Latin grooves and a distinctive Kiwi-style reggaeton vibe. So you can check out Weekends on our Spotify playlist.
Exciting, eh? You've heard that one?
I love it.
Yeah?
I love the feel. Like it's definitely got a Kiwi swing to the reggaeton. I mean, we all know what Colombian, South America reggaeton sounds like, but with this, it's just a lot more stripped back and a lot more Kiwi.
I was pretty new to the whole reggaeton thing, to be honest. So, yeah, it's I like it.
You need to.
It's so much fun. It's a very fun genre of music.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, yeah. Really get you shaking your booty to that one, Jacko.
Well, I love Latin music. It's my favourite.
I know. I've been in your car and you've played it.
Nice.
Christchurch songwriter Miranda Easton has released Christmas favourite Oh Holy Night just in time for the festive season. Recorded at Roundhead Studios in Auckland, the gorgeous arrangement was performed live in the studio and sounds oh so fantastic. Have a listen on our Spotify playlist and find out more about Miranda's music on www.mirandaeaston.com and head to her socials to find out more.
It's a beautiful track.
It's real nice.
Yeah.
The arrangement is just stellar.
It's nice to change up these Christmas carols too, because you
Yeah.
sort of get sick of hearing the old.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a very
faithfuls.
Oh Holy Night, not much is changed with the song, but it's got that kind of little country kind of flair to it, but it's just beautiful. The strings
Yeah.
and the guitar work, just,
Yeah, it's nice.
To help commemorate the 40th anniversary of Split Enzd's iconic True Colours album, a stellar mix of local and international acts have worked on the new True Colours New Colours album, with the lead track I Got You by She Had out right now. So that's pretty cool that She Had's
I know.
jumped on bandwagon with that one, eh?
And it's a good track. Whew.
Yeah.
Coming back in,
Two
doing
legends
anything.
together.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's more than that. There's like Stan Walker,
That's
Lady
right.
Hawk.
Yep.
Yes, and we managed to track down John Toogood at his hotel in Auckland this week to chat about the track.
All right, man. Hey, listen, now you guys are back covering the classic Split Enz song, I Got You. It's fantastic. Walls of guitar. Now, tell us about the single, I Got You. You must be happy with it, right? I mean, I would be. Shit, if I was putting that single out like that and that reimagining.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing that song in my live sort of solo set acoustically for the last 4 or 5 years because I've always loved that song. I mean, in fact, I was born in 1971, so it's part of our childhood, you know. So, and so I already knew my way around that song vocally, and then Warner's sort of Warner's reached out to us and said, hey, we're doing this Split Enz compilation of reworkings and stuff like that. Here's a list of songs that are left.
Oh, yeah.
And we were like, well, I Got You is going to be gone because who wouldn't want that to take that song? And to our surprise, amazement, and utter joy, that song was still sitting there untaken. So we just went,
No way.
Yeah, we're having that song. Thank you very much. And because of the times we're living in, we are going to make it apocalyptically heavy, and just keep it pretty straight. I mean, there's nothing much. I mean, like the thing is, to do it acoustically, you have to strip it down to bare bones anyway. So
yes.
I've learned how to do it like that. And from doing it like that, I've also learned that when you have 100 punters in a room, in a pub, in Prebleton or whatever, and you play that song acoustically, when that chorus kicks in, man, it sounds like Nirvana because it's such a grunty chorus. And it was like, well, let's just keep it real simple, but use that ridiculously low tuning, that Black Sabbath tuning that we did on.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
And then do it. And then we got this friend of ours called Adam Spark, who's in an Australian band called Birds of Tokyo, who are pretty cool. And we really admire him. He produces and writes all their stuff, and he's one of these crazy OCD geniuses. And he's also 10 years younger than us, and would have seen us play at the Big Day Out, you know, maybe in the General Electric sort of era. So he was into it because it was like, oh, cool, I get to produce Shihad. And we were like, yeah, we'll grab him because he's smart. And we went to a studio in Gosford, which is in New South Wales, on the day that New South Wales shut the border to Victoria because the COVID thing took off in Melbourne, and we made it through just on the last day. So we're in Sydney not knowing whether we could actually get back to our families or anything. But we were in the studio and we just like went, okay, cool, boom. And we just played around with it until we got to the point where it was just like, does this verse set up a chorus that is going to pin you to the back wall when you listen to it?
Man.
And that's pretty much all we did.
That's mad.
It's pretty simple. Yeah.
You know, and it's 40 years old, that song, but it still sounds freaking awesome, you know?
I didn't actually know it was 40 years. That just shows you. I mean, this was, like to me, it's just, I just think of it as I just, the thing I associate it with is my childhood, growing up in New Zealand, and that being the soundtrack to growing up in New Zealand and Wellington. I mean, that's where I happen to grow up. And then also The video, I always remember the video call.
Yeah,
how they're all like static in that picture, and then they all start rocking out in the chorus, and then also more recently just listening to people in a pub, you know, maybe 100 or 150 people like singing that chorus at the top of their lungs, and thinking, shit, man, this sounds like Nirvana.
Totally.
I think I sort of made sure I pointed that out to the guys as well, because I don't think any of the guys have ever seen my solo act, because they're sick of me after living in vans in close
John,
quarters
you
over
just
30 years.
Live your best life, John. You go for it. Yeah. Hey, we're talking to John Toogood from Shihad about the True Colours, New Colours of Songs of Split Ends, which comes out February 12 next year. You can get a taste of it with Shihad's new single, I Got You, the reimagining of that great Split Ends classic. John, awesome. I can't wait to hear you guys play it live. Are you guys doing any gigs in the new year or next year?
Yes, I think we're playing Rhythm and Vines and then Rhythm and Alps. So,
oh man, New Year's.
So that's why I'm currently in isolation in Auckland. That's where I'm talking to you from, managed isolation in Auckland. And I came over earlier than the guys because I'm also playing this Come Together Beatles show.
Yeah, the Civic.
You know, with Delaney Davidson. And,
awesome.
And Sam Scott and Lawton Cora and Tammy Nelson. It's like, it's an amazing bunch of musos, and obviously an amazing bunch of material as well. So, and then the Rhythm and Vines and Rhythm and Alps with Shihad, and then I stick around until mid-January we're going to do the Neil Young shows with that same Come Together line up as well, which is choice, because that was one of my favorite shows last year. But in between those shows, there's a whole bunch of solo shows I'm going to be playing as well. So I'm going to be working pretty much every day, which is pretty good with me, because I've really missed performing music, and while COVID's happened, you know, it's like I mean, too long. But I've loved being at home to actually hang out with my kids.
Cool.
I've been really loving that. Like, I've been really loving it. But there's part of the fact that I've been performing since I was 18 years old, and that's a really life-affirming big part of my life, and it feels weird not to have it. So I'm really looking forward to these next 6 weeks.
Well, you've come a long way since 30 years ago. That's for real, John.
I'm a lot greater. You
still look good.
Back then.
You still look cool, brother. You still look healthy. You look awesome, man. And you got a spark in your eye, and you still got the rock vibe with the guitar. Still playing your guitar, man. That's awesome. Hey, man, I appreciate the talk.
I'm learning the bass line to Joy Division's Isolation, because I want to do a series of songs based around isolation on my
man. Oh, you're all over the place, man. Oh, look at you. Rock and roll dad.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, cool, man.
A big pleasure, John. All the best over there. Hopefully feeding you well, and we'll see you in the new year, right?
Awesome.
In international news this week, the Black Keys have announced the deluxe remastered anniversary version of Brothers, which is due out for release on January the 8th. The new pressing will include 3 new tracks and will be available as a 7-inch box set, 2 LP vinyl and the shiny old CD. The breakthrough 2010 album earned the band many accolades, including 3 Grammy Awards.
Oh, I love that album so much.
Yeah, it was great, eh?
I love these guys, eh?
Yeah.
They're like timeless almost.
They are. They're very timeless. Yeah. Lil Uzi Vert has unveiled a long-rumoured deluxe album collaboration with Future called Pluto X Baby Pluto, featuring 8 new tracks and the new video for Over Your Head. The 2 artists have previously teamed up for tracks, so fans will be loving this new full album project, which is out right now.
So you're more of a Future fan or a Lil Uzi Vert?
More Future. Yeah. Aussie pop star Sia has just announced a brand new album, music, songs from and inspired by the motion picture, due out on February the 12th. The artist teamed up with Dallas Clayton for the film's screenplay and then directed the film and wrote all the 14 tracks for the album. She's such a talent.
Amazing, yeah.
Amazing songwriter. The film features the young dancer Maddie Ziegler from the Chandelier video as the character music. Loved that performance with her and Jay Lakai, or is it he says his name? That was just fantastic.
Yeah, Jay Lakai.
The guy, the Transformers dude.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The new single from the album is out right now. Hey Boy is also on our Spotify playlist, so check it out now.
Who the hell writes a 14-track soundtrack album and directs a film at the same time?
Sia.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
She's phenomenal. Like,
Wow.
And I mean, her
Incredible.
vocals are just outstanding.
The film looks great too. It's about that young girl called Music. I believe she's deaf or I'm not too sure. Something's
okay.
wrong. But it's all about her and she communicates through the music.
oh neat, I
looks
can't wait to see
amazing.
it. Global superstar Josh Groban has a new album out today called Harmony. The 12-track collection of original tracks and covers of timeless songs like Angels, The Impossible Dream and She are two brand new original tracks. Harmony is out right now, so go check it out.
Good stuffing filler for your mum.
Yeah.
I love one of the songs that I can't make you love me if you don't.
I know that
Is that
song.
on the album?
Yeah.
Rings a bell.
Nice.
You want to carry on, or you're going to leave us hanging?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave you hanging. I mean, just go buy the album.
Yeah.
Just getting
and
into
get
it.
and get a better version of it.
Copyright strike.
Yeah.
Aussie dark pop duo Lastlings released their highly anticipated debut album First Contact this week. Partly written in a small fishing village in, let me just try and get this right, Omori.
Oh, nicely
Japan?
done. Yes.
The vowels are quite similar to Māori, so I was like, The album draws on cinematic inspiration from films like Blade Runner, Ghost in the Shell, and Akira. The 12-track disc is on Spotify right now, plus a live performance short film for the single Out of Touch has been released. Check it out on YouTube. So there's so many little short films and
Yeah.
all sorts coming out lately.
It seems to be the thing, eh?
to be the
Bands are
thing.
doing these little movies, eh? To kind of accompany their albums. But
yeah, that's
Last
right.
Thing's a good band. Wow,
Which is
such
awesome
a good
because
look.
we always want to know more about
Yeah.
the artist's journey and what's happening.
Yeah,
so
well, maybe the art now is moving away from the actual music and more into the medium, or the media at least, anyway,
the
that
creation of
associates
it,
it.
yeah.
So, that's
very
good.
cool,
Great
interesting
little movie.
space to be in. Legendary hip-hop pioneers Run DMC have teamed up with 12 on 12 and artist Rena Tolentino to produce a limited edition tribute to Jam Master Jay, which is out now. The limited 12-inch vinyl only disc goes on sale on the 8th of December, so get in quick to secure your copy. Head over on to 12on12.com for all the details.
That should be good.
Yeah, when would they have brought out that last? I'm just trying to think.
When?
Jeez, it's they've been around for donkeys.
Oh,
eh?
Run DMC?
Yeah, like 80s, 90s.
Oh, definitely 80s. I'm thinking
Yeah,
70s maybe. Yeah,
70s even,
probably,
like
yeah.
late 70s.
Yeah. So, but Jam Master Jay, of course, I mean, he's a pioneer of
Oh, yeah.
urban hip-hop, eh? So it should be a good album.
And a man.
The artwork looks amazing.
More music films coming out recently. The Bee Gees' How Can You Mend a Broken Heart is the next must-see in cinemas from December the 3rd. Directed by Frank Marshall, the film chronicles the triumphs and hurdles of the brothers who came to fame in the late 60s and their meteoric rise to fame with the huge disco mega hits Staying Alive, More Than a Woman and Night Fever. Ow!
Love it.
Yep.
To help you relive the memories, we have 2 double passes to give away to see the film at any cinema in the country. So all you need to do is just name the brothers, the 3 brothers. If you can
brothers.
let us know what their names are, we will flick these your way. The Music Awards returned to Spark Arena last Sunday. But unlike any year before, it was the very first Aotearoa Music Awards with a new name aiming to recognise Te Reo Māori as the first language of New Zealand, and with a new COVID-inspired format allowing for the appreciation of live music across the 7 stages over the night. In my opinion, and I'm sure many others, it was hands down the best music awards have ever been.
It was brilliant.
It was fantastic.
I loved the format.
I was really impressed. The whole show had to be redesigned for COVID precautions in case it had to go ahead without an audience to help streamline the show on live TV. Replacing the red carpet, catered tables and an absence of the corporate sponsors with stands full of nominees, performers and their supporters, it made for a much more of a celebration of New Zealand culture and music. The 7 stages took up the entire floor of the arena, and with 19 performances and 22 awards, the 3.5-hour filming of the show in the pre-set-up venue was well designed to make for a great evening and I'm sure great television.
It was way less stuffy too, eh?
Yeah,
it felt like a cool environment.
It felt fresh, cool.
Because the artists were sitting up in the stands, with everybody else. So
that's right. There was no segregation, it was everybody together.
Yep, I loved it.
Fantastic. Performances began from the red carpet with the kapahaka welcome, and then following with the house band The Levites, who entertained the audience throughout the night. Performances in Te Reo Māori by 660 and the Kapahaka group, and also Stan Walker and his little baby goddaughter. Oh, she was so cute.
She was,
To the finale supergroup with Rob Ruha, Ria Hall, Troy Kingi, Bella Kalolo and Katira Mapo, and more. Host Jessie Mulligan rocked some interesting Technicolor dream coats, and Sharon Casey looked stunning, and that girl has some legs. Tammy Nielsen's performance was incredible, as well as her outfit, and basically every musician who got nominated was world-class talent and looked stunning. Church and AP kicked off the night with a win for Best Hip Hop Artist. Josh 685, Breakthrough Artist of the Year, played his international banger Savage Love. The Best Album, Best Alternative Artist, Best Group, LAB, Best Roots, People's Choice, and Benny Single of the Year, Best Solo Artist, and Best Pop Artist, have sold out multiple massive shows this year, all of the artists mentioned above. With this new focus on more music and culture, I'm happy to say that our Aotearoa Music Awards have definitely made something great as a result of a post-pandemic crisis.
It was awesome.
It was just, yeah.
I think Benny probably wore some holes in her shoes though, walking backwards and forwards with all these awards she won, But
they seem to be having fun up there on the stands though.
Good performance too, from Benny.
Yeah. It was a huge week for 660 with the premiere of their documentary film When the Lights Go Down. We were there on the red carpet to chat with director Julia Parnell, the band, and caught a couple of sneaky words with Kings and Tikitane.
Kia ora, this is Wal here from Music Nation, and we're on the street. Look who we bumped into, Mr.
Hey,
Kings. Kings the brother. How are you, bro?
Good, I'm very good.
Good.
Can you tell?
Yeah, he's good. He's holding 2 for 1 night tonight here.
Double pug.
Now, you're on Queen Street here, bro, for the red carpet gig.
No, I was going down to see a mate night here, bro. Yeah, we're here to see this.
We got your red carpet over there for you, just after this one. Tell us a bit more, what have you been doing during the COVID lockdown with music-wise?
Well, COVID's been, for everybody, I'm sure even you fellas maybe, did that inspire the online thing?
Yeah, it did. Most people were tuning in online to get their information, everything.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, music-wise, everything.
Yeah, well, we couldn't perform. I wasn't able to perform, so I built a gaming studio with my kids, and we're doing the whole Fortnite Call of Duty thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I was doing, bro. I actually didn't do too much music, which was a nice change of pace.
Now, you're doing the video games with the kids. You must be itching to get out there and play your music again. Tell us about your plans for next year, 2021.
Yeah, so next year, if we can get travel involved, I'll be doing some traveling. Otherwise, it'll be local and just go hard, man. The summertime, our favorite time.
Yeah, totally. Now, tell us also just about any new singles or any music you've been working on or beats.
I just dropped a song with Sons of Zion called Help Me Out. I released it 2 months ago.
Yeah.
It's doing good, man. It's doing awesome. And good to be working with the bros.
And tell us about the LAB during the lockdown. You did.
Oh, that song, yeah.
Yeah, that song, yeah.
That was called Stay in Your Bubble. It was just kind of encouraging people to pretty much stay inside. So many people. I remember when I went for a walk at level 4, because you're allowed to go for a walk. Oh, no, sorry, level 3.
Level 3, that's right.
For legal purposes. No. Yeah, level 3. And I was walking around and probably everyone was out. So, I mean, we're trying to encourage people to stay inside their bubble. So that's what the song was about.
And how do you feel now being, look, here we are. That was level 4. That was like
I
a
feel
few
good,
months
man.
ago, eh? Look
Good
at it.
people. Look at all these star-studded, beautiful people.
Totally, man. All the people across the road, they're waiting for you to get on the red carpet.
Yeah, bro.
And jam it down. Okay, if you had a chance to do a duet with anybody, besides me.
You guys after a couple
Besides me, who would it be?
Man, in the NZ game?
Yeah, NZ game. Let's go NZ first.
The bros across the road doing the movie.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
660.
660.
That'll be the one.
Okay. Well, thanks, Kinks, for checking out with us. We're going to get back to your bottles.
I'll finish these.
And back to your beautiful lady as well.
Yes.
And we'll see you back on the red carpet. Kia ora. Thanks, Kinks.
Hey, guys.
All right, kia ora, guys. It's Wal here again. And look on the red carpet, who we see? It's Rachel and her lovely Tani. Tiki. Tani.
Kia ora.
Kia ora, guys. Kia ora. Now, tell us, Tiki, what's been happening with you and Rach lately, of late?
Ooh, lots of stuff going on. Just making lots of music. What have you been doing, babe? You've been at a yoga resort.
Yeah, I went to a yoga retreat the weekend just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So she's very zen at the moment.
Oh, very good.
Great.
You guys are
Rubbing off
looking
on me.
very chilled out, I have to admit.
Thank you.
Tell Rachel, do you actually sing with Tiki on any of his music, or does he let you anywhere near the studio?
He does, but no.
She's becoming a good DJ, drum and bass jungle DJ.
Yeah,
Oh, you are?
I think lockdown kind of helped to find new hobbies and just sort of, taught myself. I'm not anything amazing, but giving it a go.
Yeah.
Downplaying that one, Tiki.
No, it's awesome. It's
Yeah.
awesome. So lockdown for us has been great. Just being at home with the kids.
Cool.
And I've been touring for 25 years constantly. So lockdown forced me to stay at home. And so I'm actually going to take that positive vibe into the future. And actually, why am I touring so much?
Yeah.
So stay at home more, make music.
Yeah.
Do stuff like for this movie here, I made all the music for the movie.
Yes.
So I started that.
Yes,
this time last year.
We know that you did their first album, produced their first album,
Yeah,
right?
the first record, the gold
so
record.
not many people
yeah.
would know that. So, all those songs like Don't Forget Your Roots and all that was all...
That. Well, Don't Forget Your Roots actually moved from Fat Freddy's. He did that. Yeah.
Right.
So I did the gold album.
Yeah.
So when they asked me to do the music for the film, I was like, absolutely. Because, I met them when they were really cutting their teeth, just coming out of Dunedin. And it was really cool to be part of that first record and to see where they are now.
Yeah.
It's just monumental, it's incredible.
So this will be the first time you've heard your music on the movie tonight?
I've been given lots of drafts. So I started a year ago and I had about four drafts of it. But I haven't seen the final film. I'm like, no, I want to wait till I get here
I'm sure
tonight.
Rachel's going to have a few words of critique for you there, Tiki.
Never.
Never?
No, I'm his biggest fan.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks,
it's,
baby.
it's,
Thanks.
from like the parts that I've seen, it's pretty emotional and it's beautiful.
It's an incredible story. It's a great film. I'm really proud of those guys, and they bear it all on screen. And even the Marlon story, Marlon going back to Marae Nui and talking about his dad, who started the Mongrel Mob. So he's putting it all out there. So it's really awesome to see that, and to see that these boys have done what they've done and has come as far as they've come. So it's really inspirational. So I can't wait for our rangatahi to see it and really draw inspiration from it. So it doesn't matter where you're from or what background you've had.
Yeah.
If you put your mind and heart and passion to something, you'll succeed. And this is exactly what 660's done. So
Awesome.
I'm very proud of the
We
boys.
can't wait to see the final product as well.
Yes.
Rach and Tiki,
Good
the couple with the mostest, are here on the red carpet. Go forth and prosper. Thank you guys for your time. Back with Wall again. Here we have the woman of the moment. She's the head honcho, the big kahuna of the movie, Julia Parnell. Kia ora, Julia. Nice to meet you.
Kia ora, thank you for having me.
Yeah, now this is a great event here. Are you enjoying it so far?
I really am. There's so many people here, but seriously, this is the mighty Civic Theatre.
Yeah, I know.
Like, how much of an amazing privilege is it for me to be able to premiere my movie here?
I know.
So many film tonga have been presented in this theatre, so...
And now yours. The lights go out.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I'm feeling very underdressed here because you look amazing.
Thank you.
Who's the dress by?
Huffman.
Ah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
That's very good.
New Zealand designer only.
Oh wow, good on you.
Of course.
You're pulling it off. Let's talk about the movie. Is it true you're like kind of the director, but also kind of like the matriarch with the boys? Did you whip them as well? In the shade.
I don't know where you heard that from, but maybe it's true. I don't know. It's just me. I'm just who I am, and I was just looking to understand them as humans, you know, and I came into their lives, I think, just at the right time, when they were in a change period, or they were in a period of kind of coming out of some really hard times and being able to look back and consider where they have been, but more where they want to go. So I think that gave me an in, really, to whip them a bit and find out the truth.
Yeah, okay. Depending who you ask from the band.
Yeah.
And do you think you've achieved that? You kind of pulled the best out of them for the viewers as well, as not an entertainment factor, but just about the truth of the guys?
Well, it's really, I mean, you will have to be the judge and watch it yourself. I feel that I have done that over many, many months and lots of interviews, but I certainly think that they, especially Machu, have opened themselves in a way that will be very surprising, that you wouldn't see or hear from many 30-year-old men who are in the height of their career, so that's pretty great.
And just the last question I got for you, what's the biggest thrill or the buzz for you doing the movie? Or what has it been? Have you seen any kind of definitive moment?
Well,
what would it have been?
The music has been, it's been a journey of understanding actually for me around the music, because I wasn't a 660 fan when I went into this, so it's been very much a journey of discovery, and my storytelling, having the ability to weave their songs in the way that I wanted to with their story, I loved that.
Awesome.
Alongside this 50,000 people concert.
Oh yeah, buzzy. You've been there. How long has it been, the journey?
Yeah, well, that was I think I started, maybe my first shoot was in November 2018, but we really kicked off at the Western Springs concert.
And
was really
is it sad that things are coming to an end now with this?
But life just goes forward, doesn't it? I mean, 660 have taught me a lot of things, and one of the things they've really taught me is to care a lot about your art, to put your all into it, but then at some stage it's time to hand it over to the people, and that's what we're doing today.
Well, we're excited to see it tonight. Thank you very much, Julia Parnell, director and filmmaker.
Kia ora, ka kite.
Kia ora, Julia. All right, here we are back on the red carpet again with 660. Here they are. Well, three of them are. There's Chris, we got Marlon, and Eli on the drums. Chris, have you been doing a lot of hongies tonight? I mean, you're Australian.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be quite a few tonight, which is fine. I got extra powder on my nose to make sure it doesn't rub off. I've been doing some working out, just like toughening it up during the week, and I think I'm finally ready.
Wow, you really put some thought into it. That's great. Marlon, tell us about you, man. I mean, the movie for you has been a bit of a homecoming of sorts and a few truths. How was it delving into your Māori roots and things like that? Yeah.
Well, I'm a big believer that the truth that sets you free, and I really have. I'm watching this movie probably like the fourth time now in a week. There's definitely a little bit of weight off the shoulders. I feel like I can be myself a bit more, knowing that my truth and my story's out there.
Yeah.
And it was good to experience it with the old man back in Napier.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. So far, so good, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. And what can you tell us about Eli in the movie? Did he go through a bit of a journey like yourself, transformation?
I think we all went through our own unique journey.
Yeah.
They're all kind of moving. They all have something that's a bit of hardship or a bit of something about them.
Yeah.
And
okay, well, I suppose we should ask Eli himself, shouldn't we? Hey, Eli. Being the drummer, the most important person of the band, without a drummer, the band is nothing, right? Tell us what sort of truths you uncovered or discovered for the first time about some of the band members. Was there anything that was kind of new to you that you didn't know, or something that you learned about Chris or Marlon or Machu or G?
Not really. Kind of known these boys for well over 10 years now, and kind of know pretty much everything about them.
Too much.
Okay.
So didn't really learn anything then.
And tell us about playing at Western Springs in front of 50,000 people. Being the drummer, I mean, you're hiding behind the kit and everything. You can hide. These guys are kind of out the front here. What was it like experiencing that?
The first few songs were quite a blur because I was so nervous, but the rest of it was awesome. I kind of relaxed a bit, and it was just a really fun night.
Awesome, that's really good. Now, boys, I suppose I have the last question for Chris. What are you looking forward to the most tonight?
Friends and family are here. That's really the thing I was looking forward to.
Yeah.
Drag people out of their house on a Monday night. which is, normally no one wants to hang out on a Monday. It sucks. So I finally found a way to get my friends to hang out with me on a Monday.
Awesome.
Finally.
And a tux, no less, too, as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. Well, amazing effort, guys. You guys look really awesome. And enjoy the movie tonight. I'm sure it's going to go really well. And all the best for next year. Cheers, guys. Thanks for talking. Kia ora as well here with Machu and Jai from 660. Kia ora, guys. Nice to see you guys. You guys looking good. I'm feeling a bit underdressed these days, you guys.
Where's your tux?
Yeah, I know. It's in the car. It's probably getting towed away. You know what Auckland's like.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, tell us about the movie. What was the hardest part of the movie for you, Machu? Do you think?
Probably the first watch back actually was the hardest thing, and seeing, after it's been it's been a journey, roller coaster, like anyone's kind of life, sharing these experiences with our dearest friends, basically.
Yeah.
And seeing everyone's reaction and words and response to the things that we've been through together.
Yeah.
It was quite emotional. That's probably the hardest thing to watch.
Okay. And what about you, Jai? Is it true that the front person or the singer always gets the most response? I mean, you're the guitarist. I mean, do you get more fan mail than Machu? Or?
Yeah, 100%.
You do, yeah. I thought so.
Exactly what Mutt said. Just the first watch through was really emotional, and honestly, it's a confronting thing. We've been through a hell of a lot together, and to actually see that in movie form was hard. It was really hard, and but we're better for it, and now it just feels so good to have it out with the public.
Good. Well, we're going to see that tonight. Machu in all your glory, and you, Joe, as well. So thank you guys for tonight. Enjoy the night, and enjoy the audience as well.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Can I get a photo?
I made my bed and now I lay my head in it.
Lots of big news this week on the touring front, starting with news Mark Rubier's rescheduled New Zealand tour is a go. The new dates for Kiwis is Saturday the 22nd at the Power Station in Auckland before he crosses the ditch for the extended Aussie leg. If you have tickets from the previous cancelled show, these will be valid, so look out for that email confirmation. Everyone else, head over to frontiertouring.com for all the details.
Excited about that, He's such a good artist.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
He makes everything up on the fly. There's no set lists. Nothing.
Really?
He just makes
he just wings it.
Incredible, yeah.
Cool. Rhythm and Vines 2020 announced a huge list of artists for the December the 18th anniversary event in Waiheka. Broods, Dave Dobbin, Saatchi and Shehead add to the massive lineup, including Shapeshifter, LAB, Tali, Lee Matthews and many more. Do not miss this one.
Oh, it's going to go off.
I want to go.
You can go. Gisborne
it's like all my favourites.
It's the big event of the year.
It really is. It just gets bigger and bigger,
It just must close the whole town down.
It does. I've been there 7 times, 7 R&Vs.
Yeah.
And my favourite of that is Broods, the brother and sister combo.
Yeah.
Caleb and Georgia.
Shapies, and LAB.
Tali.
They're all good. Lee
Hard
Matthews.
stand it was me, I think. I like a bit of hard rock. I like a guitar solo.
That's good. It means they're catering to everybody.
Yeah.
Because we're all into different kinds of music. So.
Excellent.
So yeah, make sure you head to check out whether there are tickets left on that one. Wellington and Dunedin, get ready for the greatest band of all time. Guns N' Roses are set to rock out the Forsyth Bar and Sky Stadiums in November 2021.
Holy cow. It's going to be massive.
It will. And lucky them, that's cool that they're changing it up and going somewhere different.
Yeah.
The legendary Rockers return down under with the full band, including founding members Axl Rose, Slash and the bassist Duff. Head over to teddainty.com for details. Tickets on sale from today.
Perfect.
Wicked, yeah. Something so good.
Yeah, they still got it too.
Oh, yeah.
Auckland Popsters Emoji plays the Tuning Fork on December the 10th with full ticket details on Live Nation right now. And Wal Reed had a cool little chat with Yuri Cho this week, so let's head over to listen to that.
Okay, unlike COVID, we are back, and my special guest today is one half of the talented duo Imugi. I hope that's pronounced correctly, is Yuri Cho, and here she is with me. Kia ora, Yuri.
Hello, thank you for having me.
It's very cool, and you've got quite a nice setting right there. I'm in my car, and it's sweltering, but whereabouts are you? Are you at home, or are you in
this is my room. This is my little treehouse room.
That is so cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Look, we had a few problems, technical problems, and it kind of reminded me of your song, Why Are You Always Acting Like a Fool? What's the chorus? Like, goodbye, it's fine, forgiven, goodbye. But anyway, it's a great song, and I love that chorus. It's so catchy. Okay, I get it. You're right. You're winning. How did you come up with those lyrics? What are they about?
For that hook part, Church, actually from Church and AP came up with that section. But when we were writing it, it was just about kind of like, exes, past relationships, things like that. So when we got together with the boys, they were kind of like, okay, what should we write about? And I was like, I just told them, I was like, I just got annoyed at my ex, to be completely honest. And I just wrote, hence the song title. Yeah, hence the song title. Yeah. And
that's okay, I get it. I got it.
Yeah, you're right, you're winning, all right, you're always acting like a fool. But I was just annoyed at men and egos and all that kind of stuff.
Very cool. Well, it's a cool song as well as the underlying message. Very cool. It's very catchy. And Church and AP, I mean, they're hot right now as well, so it's a good collab.
Yeah, those guys are so good, honestly. So much respect to them.
Now, tell us about you guys. Now, there's also Carl Rufio, who's not with you. I'm taking it by his surname. He's got Māori heritage, is he?
Yeah, he does.
And so you've got Korean heritage, so it's kind of like a Korean Māori thing going on.
Yeah, I guess so. Some kind of fusion.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you guys got different cultures going on with your DNA and stuff. How does it? Do you guys play on that as drawing inspiration with your music and your songs?
I kind of see our music as a medium or like a vessel in which we communicate certain things, and I feel like because our cultural heritage and our backgrounds and our identities and the ways that we have navigated life so far play so much into just day-to-day life and who we are as people, I feel like that intentionally or non-intentionally does come out into our music.
Yeah,
that's why the flavor is there. Yeah.
Totally. But it's kind of a universal flavor, your music. It's very chilled, laid back, and I love Carl's use of his beats and his bass lines are just so thick and chunky.
Oh, so good.
And your vocals over the top, it just it just weaves some sonic magic. I mean, Somebody Else is another great song. Tell us about the new video you guys did. It looks crazy good.
Oh, thank you. That video was awesome to do. It's kind of like the first video that we did ourselves with our friends. And yeah, every single person that worked on that video is a good friend of ours that we've just, I don't know, I just feel like the community in Auckland is absolutely beautiful. There's so many talented people of color from all different backgrounds working and, showing the incredible art that they make. So it was really cool to be able to, and such a big privilege to be able to get funding from New Zealand On Air so that we can just recruit and put together a really cool team of our amazing artist friends and just do this video ourselves and redistribute that funding money, redistribute the wealth into our community.
Well, I have to say you are a natural in front of the camera, but I think Carl looks a bit awkward. Does he like being in the background?
I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like Carl is the natural one.
Okay,
in front of the camera, and I feel like I'm the awkward one. He's the photogenic one, to be completely honest. He's
That's
really
classic.
Yeah.
Now, tell us the name. I mean, how am I pronouncing it right? Emugi. Is that how you pronounce it? And
yes,
I hear it's got something to do with Korean folklore. Tell us about the story behind the name of the band.
So the folklore of Emugi is essentially like a serpent, like a big serpent creature, kind of like the Taniwha. But basically, Emugi wanted to become a dragon because in Korea we kind of have a saying where if you say like, "Oh, did you see that girl? She became a dragon." It kind of means like she glowed up, she leveled up. So the Emugi wanted to become a dragon, so it sent prayers to the to the heavens, and then the sky god said, if you meditate under a frozen lake for 1,000 years, I'll let you ascend to the heavens and become a dragon.
Whoa.
So it did. Yeah, so that's basically the thing, but it's quite sad because it never got to ascend to heaven because a pig squealed at it, breaking its concentration after 1,000 years.
Whoa.
And so the Imuga never got to become a dragon. And that's basically
cool.
like the backstory behind the name.
Yeah. That is so cool. I mean, and it's you're right. There is a kind of a little bit of a time with like the Taniwha as well, like a Māori folklore as well. It's pretty cool. Now you got a new album coming out. Are we allowed to talk about it? When's it coming out?
It's coming out the day before Halloween on October 30.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah.
The day before Halloween. Okay.
Yeah. A bit of a spooky date.
That's cool. And how, you guys doing a soft release for it? Are you kind of doing any gigs now? We're in level 1.
Yeah, we are doing our first ever headlining show for it because we wanted to do like an EP release show in December. We're just sorting out the dates at the moment, but we will do one it's early December. We'll do one in Auckland and one in Wellington. So that will be cool because we've never done that before. So it's a bit nerve-wracking, but I hope people come and I hope people enjoy it and dance and all that.
I'm sure they will. You got a very cool chilled beats. Is that done on purpose, like the actual beats per minute, like to stick to nothing fast or full on?
Carl would honestly be best to express this, but I feel like we like to do a lot of, because we're air signs and Geminis, we get bored really quickly, so we love to mix it up all the time and have different genre influences. But the chill beats that we do have, Carl is a really big fan of house music, so I feel like sticking around that like 120 BPM kind of.
Oh yeah, cool.
With some other tracks,
Now tell us something about Carl. Now, unfortunately for Carl, he's not here. Give us something about Carl. You can tell everybody about him. What do you like about him? What's so cool about Carl? Okay, go.
The thing about Carl is that he is a master, like, what do you call it? He is a jack of all trades. So any hobby that he gets into, he will put in the hours and the effort until he absolutely masters it. And I could name you so many things that he's good at. Like, it's not just music. It's like he is a master at the yo-yo, like his yo-yo tricks. He's like a professional. Like, yo-yos, shuffling, skateboarding, tech decking. I could go on, but
no, he's right up. Yeah, wow, he's into it. Everything, eh?
Yeah, he's really he can do like really good actually at so many different things.
He sounds like one of those people you really hate because they're so mega talented. I suppose he plays musical instruments as well.
Yeah. I feel like he plays a bit of everything, like drums, bass, guitar, piano.
I hate people like that. They're just too talented.
Exactly. But yeah, super talented dude.
Yeah, cool. Now, we've heard all about your new album coming out soon, which people can get on here on Spotify, I'm guessing. Is that right?
Anywhere. Spotify, Apple, Tidal. I can't remember what other streaming services there are, but yeah, everywhere.
And people can check out your new video for somebody else now.
Yes, on YouTube.
Go check that out because it's very cool and it's a cool song as well. When that bass line kicks in, it's just
so good. Yeah, that was my reaction when he first showed me the beat. I was like, that bass line is so smooth.
When that bass line drops, it's like whoa, so good. You just can't help bobbing your head, eh? So good.
Yeah.
Check that out, the video. Anyway, we will be hoping to look out for you guys again, yourself and Carl, who's not here. He sounds like
Carl.
Shout out to Carl, who's not here on this interview. You missed out,
He's
bro.
probably at Bagel Love right now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he is, hiding out there. Thanks very much, Yuri, for talking to us. And check out Imuga and check out their video, the music, and we'll catch you guys on tour again. Stay on there. I'll come back to you. Thanks, Yuri.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
The biggest pub gig in the world has landed. Iconic rockers Hello Sailor have announced the one-off kick-ass night at Spark Arena on the 11th of December, with Hammond Gamble and just announced the Dudes, Citizen Band and the Jordan Luck Band as well. The event promises to recreate the classic pubs from the past with plenty of beer on tap and the music cranked up. will be a heck of a night, so head over to Ticketmaster to book your spot. I can imagine that one's going to get very messy.
How many cover bands play literally all the set lists from those bands?
Yeah, that's right. I hope they're getting the royalties from it too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it should be an amazing night though.
Oh yeah,
saw the dudes actually a few weeks ago in Hamilton. Oh man, amazing! Actually.
Fantastic.
Yeah, really enjoyed them.
Yeah. Oh, cool. The annual Auckland Folk Festival lineup is looking amazing this year. The 3-day event at Helensville, just north of Auckland, is jammed-packed with music and art events, workshops and demonstrations. It's a brilliant family-safe event, so you really must experience it at least once. And this year features the Eastern, the Delaney Davidson, Looking for Alaska, woo, Jenny Mitchell and Troy Kingy among the huge lineup. For full details, head over to www.aucklandfolkfestival.co.nz. I haven't been to that one myself yet, but I feel like I need to get along to that.
I think it really is a must-go.
Yeah, just
thing.
a nice cruisy, cool day out too.
Yeah, no, it's 3 days.
Well, 3 days, yeah.
But it's such a great environment, and everyone's really loving the music. It's folk music, right? But you don't know you like it until you watch it. It's weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really
just
cool
like
music.
normal live music. You don't know if you like it until you go and watch live music. So everyone needs to go watch live music.
Yeah.
We need to support it, that's for sure. And I think it's one of those ones where you can just, pull up your deck chair, bring your picnic, and chill out and enjoy the day.
Yeah, just sit down and just soak it all in and relax and have a great time. So
get a few
highly
beers in.
recommend if you want to go to it.
Yeah. So that's our show, folks. Thanks for joining us on Music Nation TV. Don't forget you can visit our website anytime to check out the music reviewed in tonight's show and the artists interviewed on previous shows. Don't forget to head over and enter these competitions. We've got the 2 Stan Walker books to give away. All you need to do is name one of Stan's songs, one of your favourite tracks. And we've also got the tickets to David Byrne's American Utopia. You just needed to pop down one of the Talking Heads songs that you know.
Name a Talking Head song or a David Byrne song.
That's the one.
Super easy.
And then also tonight's giveaway, which is the Bee Gees tickets. So you just needed to
name the three brothers.
That's the one.
God, so much loot this week.
I know, we've got lots of giveaways, so don't miss out. Email show@musicnation.co.nz. Our merch shop is also open, so check out that online to purchase your caps, tees, jackets and more. Until next week, keep safe New Zealand and let's make more music. Woo!
Alright, you want to bring the big bag. Start taking a night, say, 1 hour can matter, I got the full R&I. Rock it in originally, give it that color in emotion. But bring no color, but no stop. Yo, enough of them a chat, so see me now rise up in eruption. Sing it down, no interruption. Tarante on the jungle, bring the Khafra to the ear. One hand in the air, now scream it louder, let me hear ya.